Yeah, so I just wanted to do a follow-up video to my previous video that I did about pump and dump, about why pump and dump doesn't work, basically. Um, they say that, they talk about all this casual sex that comes with pump and dump. But to me, it's not casual sex, it's cannibalistic sex, because to me, sex is spiritual. So when you have sex and forego the spiritual, that's when it becomes cannibalistic. And pretty much just giving you the specifics of how casual sex becomes cannibalistic is, I mean, you got to think like when you're laying down with somebody like that, you're exchanging energies one way or another. So when you're not trying to be reciprocating with your exchange of energies, you pretty much start to eat yourself away little bit by little bit, you know what I'm saying? And so, as far as someone saying there's no confirmed evidence of that taking place, you got to think of everybody's morale, and you got to think about the direction this Western civilization, you got to think about the way this Western civilization is going. And for me, it's just looking at the fact that no one sees sex as love anymore. No one sees the important role in the reciprocating properties of sex. It's going to get to the point of where pump and dump becomes very satanic and demonic because one way and one thing that one needs to know is that you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot deny the spiritual world in regards to sex, because once again, to me, sex is spiritual. So if you're not really thinking spiritual about it, there's going to be some satanic and demonic aspect that shows up in the realm of you just having pump and dump and casual sex, because every time a woman takes on a man, she's taking on that DNA. And so think about the multiple men. And so now think about the fact that after those multiple men, she can no longer be molded by men. You know what I'm saying? She can no longer even bond. But she has all these soul ties. There's a lot of things tied up inside of her. And so with a guy that's constantly running around doing casual sex, he's just emptying himself every time. He's emptying himself. He becomes empty inside. And so you have a bunch of empty males and a bunch of full to the brim type of females. They're full to the brim of multiple DNAs. And you have these males, they're basically sexual zombies to me. So to me, that's what you become when you're practicing the pump and dump lifestyle. You just become a sexual zombie. And there's going to be a lot of that to come in the future, literally. And that's no pun intended with the coming part. Yeah. But yours truly desires not to be a sexual zombie. So I'm not about having casual sex because I see that sex is very spiritual. So, I'm like, I don't want to share with everybody's spirit. Not everybody is as spiritual as yours truly. So for me, sex with a woman that's spiritual and like minded with me, that to me is golden than basically having sex with a zombie and I be a zombie myself. But really what takes place is those guys become sexual zombies because she's taking on your DNA. So let's stay spiritual with this. What's really happening is that she's taking on many different souls. And these guys that do pump and dump are sex zombies because they have no soul. There's a lot of soulless guys that she's pretty much conquered. You think you're conquering her, but she's really conquering you because she took your soul and she made you very dark. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this continuation. You know, I wanted to talk about the fact that you end up very soulless. As a man, if you're not being a man and you're being more of a male, you'll become more soulless as you continue to practice all this casual sex. And keep in mind all the perils of casual sex, the unexpected STDs, someone accusing you of assault, just to speak lightly on that matter. You know, someone can say you assaulted them. Someone can say you harassed them. So there's a lot to say about casual sex. Okay. And then, of course, for the female that's not being a woman, you think about all these guys you're taking on, all these spirits. You no longer will have a sense of self. You will no longer have a sense of wanting to be led by a man. You no longer really have a sense of what spirituality really is because you're consumed with multiple spirits. And this is why pump and dump does not work. Signing out.